Hi guys, Ancient Warrior. Today we're going to talk about a subject I never thought I'd really be talking about here. Oh, crazy change in weather around here, folks. One day it's, oh, one day it's 102. One day it's 102 and the next day it's 72. And sprinkling. Today's going to be 95, 96. Here's a subject I never thought I'd talk to you about. How many of you own gas masks? How many of you own gas masks and enough filters? You know, the little round can that goes on it to last you a month. Now remember, those canisters, depending on which ones you got, are only good for 8 to 12 hours. Did you spend $250 and upwards for a brand new one? I know a friend of mine a few blocks away bought every member of his house went to Mira Safety. Took them almost 4 months to get them. Guys, let's talk about surplus equipment. I own a gas mask. Matter of fact, it's sitting right over here. I think I'm going to grab it for you. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay. Like I said, I own a gas mask. Now, let me tell you, this is the mask I own. I've had it now 20 something years, and regularly I'll pull it out, and put it on my head. Now let me show you what I'm doing. Okay. What I was just doing there, folks, get my glasses back on so I can see you. I was testing my mask to see if it would hold pressure. This is where your filter goes in. You cover it, you put it on, seal it to your head, and suck in. If it holds and you don't feel it breaking loose, then it's in good shape. Now, one thing that was what's called new used equipment. I bought it through a military surplus that used to be in Amarillo. The guy had probably 75 of them, and he let me dig through and got the best one. The one I got stated, had a tag on it, unissued. Now, one piece of equipment that a lot of masks don't come with is this. This is the hood that goes over, once you got your mask on, your face sticks out here. You pull this down over your shoulders. Has straps, and you hook it on. Now guys, like I said, this one's 20 years or better, but I check it on a regular basis. I keep it in a cool, dry place so that things don't start dying on it. The worst thing in the world is to find out it died and you need it. Now, what that hood is for, that hood goes over everything, keeps any radiation, any fallout out of your hair. Then what do? If you can't get that hood, what I suggest, I'm sure this will get controversial here, get a heavy duty rain suit. Get heavy duty chemical gloves. Get a heavy duty pair of rubber boots. You want to make sure what you're doing can be cleaned up later. Now, what you're doing, all you're doing is trying to keep the fallout off your skin. Then you get to a point to where you can clean yourself up. You take a cool shower, not a hot one. Very cool. Matter of fact, even cold would be better. And the reason being, you get hit with that hot water, your pores are going to open, and any of that radiation or that fallout that's on you is going to get into your skin. Potassium iodide. Take a couple of those. So it helps, it'll build up in your liver and other places in your body, and maybe will slow down the effects of any cancers getting started. Guys, I never thought I'd be talking about this stuff. I always thought I'd be talking about stuff that we'd be getting ready for a tornado or hurricanes or something like that. But I never thought I'd be telling you to get ready for a possible nuclear war. The 1950s are calling, and they want their stress back. Check with, I don't know how many of you can afford $250 a person and up. Excuse me, folks. The puppy is Okay, folks, back to what we were saying. You can check with Cheaper Than Dirt. It's about time to put dogs out again. Okay, now places you can check would be Sportsman's Guide, Meguiar's, Cheaper Than Dirt. I'm not real impressed with some of their stuff. Your local Army Navy surplus. If you can get the Polish, German, Czechoslovakian, Yugoslavian, British. The Israelis put one out, but instead of the filter being up here on the cheek, it's down here in front. And I used to own one years ago, and I'll tell you, I wish I still had it, because most of my weaponry now is point and click. Folks, get prepared. It's, you know, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Be blessed. Hold your children close. And if you're like we are here, the countdown's on. We're about 14 days from school starting. And this year's kind of a little more strenuous for parents sending their kids back to school because of what happened at Uvalde back just 2 months ago. So, with that being said, folks, be blessed. Pray with your children before they go off to school. Hug them and kiss them. I'm the Ancient Warrior, and we're out.